Okay, welcome back everybody to our the second episode of the interview talk series with Mr. Rice here. He's a very respectable fellow in our neighborhood, and we find he has very interesting things to
Keep going. Keep going.
On this special occasion tonight, he has privileged us with the opportunity to ask him a question. You'll see that he has a fifth of vodka in his hand. So on this occasion, we're going to allow. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to ask Mr. Rice here a question, and followed by this question, he will take a sizable swig of this vodka here, and he'll proceed to answer said question. Shall we proceed? Are you ready, Kevin?
I am.
Okay. The question I'd like to ask you, Kevin, is how can we possibly account for the extreme diversity that we see in the physical world around us? For example, the complexities of the DNA sequencing and, the production of proteins and sex between two organisms to produce new and varied species and whatnot. What's your take on, the existence of this phenomenon?
Well, I am ecstatic to answer your question, but as agreed first. Well, you see, the human race, or every race on Earth, the earthly race, if you will, as in all organisms, being one. Not race, but we're a planet. We're a fucking planet. Anyway, our planet has had, according to modern science, billions of years as existence, but millions of them, including life, including our modern day life, and so there's. There is a lot of complexity, as you stated. You're wondering about why it is as complex and as not complicated, but complex. Why it is as complex as it is. There's been over the hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years, there's been a lot of trial and error. It's it's like Darwin's theory of survival makes the fittest. It's like the trial and error of the species and the positive traits.
Yes, of course. So what you're getting at is the process of evolution, diversifying.
Yes, you see,
life forms, right?
Your question leaves little room for how long. Relatively, we haven't been here long, but really, we've been here a minute.
Yes, quite. But Kevin, I'm sorry, Mr. Rice.
You're goddamn. That's Dr. Sir Mr. Rice, the fourth, twice removed emperor.
I'm terribly sorry. I'm very sorry.
I'll let it slide this once.
Okay, right.
This once.
This once. Okay. But however, Kevin, I'm not so far asking to explain the diversity and the complexity of life as we know it on this planet, or of everything on this planet, as we know it on this planet for that matter, but more of how can we account for the existence of any sort of animate being at all whatsoever, you see?
You see, when you say how can we
account for really the existence of anything?
How can we account for it? Yeah. You're accounting for it right now.
Well, yes, but
You see, look, you're observing a 23-year-old Caucasian male in California who's extremely drunk and is giving you funny opinions for YouTube. This is going on YouTube, like, so it's, you know, like, I already know this is going on YouTube, so I'm being all egotistical, fuck you. What was I talking about? No.
Thank you for watching the second episode of the extensive interview process.
Usually I'm really smart. Usually.
Perhaps on
I'm
the
usually
next week's
really-
episode, we'll have the answer to the question.
I'm usually really smart.
All right, yeah, keep making up excuses, Mr. Ross. Sure.
Hey, you guys coming all the way up to
Oh
LA?
yeah, no.
Hey, I drove from
like we're paying. Yeah.
I drove from California to LA.
Do you know how much we put into the production?
I went from California to LA,
Oh,
and they're
okay.
making me feel like a fucking.
Oh, so we're the bad guy.
Cut it.